Welcome to Jorge and Elisa's Money Tips, where you'll discover insider secrets on how to save time, energy, and money when buying, selling, refinancing, renovating, and maintaining your home. This episode is brought to you by Jorge and Elisa Aragon from Dominion Lending Casa Mortgage, the #1 mortgage choice for Canadian home buyers. Now here's your money tip.
Have you ever wondered what your credit score is and how it's calculated? Here's the skinny. Your credit score is a 3-digit number that lenders use to predict your credit worthiness. Credit reporting companies calculate your credit score based on your payment history, how much you owe, how long you've had credit, and how often you apply for new credit. In general, the higher your score, the less likely you are to become delinquent on credit. If it's above 650, you'll probably qualify for a standard loan. If it's lower, you may have trouble getting new credit. Because your credit score and your credit report are constantly changing, it's important to review them on a regular basis, at least once per year. Since there are 2 main credit reporting companies in Canada, Equifax and TransUnion, it's a good idea to check your records with both companies. This helps you identify and correct any inaccurate information and detect any fraudulent activity and gauge your overall credit health. If you're planning on applying for a mortgage, it's especially important to check your report a few months in advance. If your credit score is a little low, here are 5 tips for improving it. Tip number 1, pay all your bills on time. Paying late or going into collection can reduce your score. Tip number 2, don't max out your credit limits. Keeping balances below 65 to 75% of your limit can increase your score. Tip number 3, don't apply for credit you don't need. Too many inquiries over a short period of time can reduce your score. Tip number 4, don't close old credit accounts even if they're inactive. This can make your credit history appear shorter, which can reduce your score. Tip number 5, correct any negative inaccuracies on your credit report. This can increase your score. So there you have it. I've given you a few tips, but perhaps you're still wondering what your credit score is and how to improve it. If that's the case, as an added value service, we've made special arrangements for the first 10 people who call our office to receive a free credit review and credit booster consultation worth $97. To see if you qualify for this special offer, call us today.
Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Jorge and Elisa's Money Tips. If you have any questions or comments, please call Jorge and Elisa today at 778-893-0525.